I'm doing myself.
After traveling 5,000 miles, 3 different airports, and a 7-hour time change, I made it. I made it to Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania. You guys, I'm going to go into everything that I've seen, experienced, and ate while being in this beautiful country. Now, Lithuania is a country that was located in Eastern Europe. The Lithuanian people, a resilient group of people. This country went from dealing with a German militia group who basically went rogue and killed a lot of Lithuanian soldiers to almost 50 years of communism under the Soviet Union until they got their independence in the 90s. And yeah, looking around in the country, there are still sites and buildings that show pre-Soviet Union or Soviet Union times. Listen, you guys, it was communism. And yes, not all of the people in the country know the language of English, which they don't have to. But it is wonderful to see as a country that they still have their language, which is Lithuanian. And I made it a point to learn the language for beginners. Learning simple words like labas, which is good day, labaritas, which is good afternoon, laba diena, which is good evening, prašom, which is please, and ačiū, which is thank you. Learning the language, it makes the Lithuanians feel that you care and you're engaged. And plus, they love it. They love someone that can engage with them. Come on.
Because I met someone on the plane and she was super nice, and I may go hang out with her later on in the day, so I wanted to have some, money.
Initially, I wondered how I would get around in this country, specifically staying in the city of Kaunas. I wondered how would I get to see some of the places to try. But I found it to be quite convenient, considering that I stayed in an Airbnb that was centrally located to the bus line and located near the old town, which had like shopping stores and kind of like a mini mall. So I found that to be great because it was easier for me to walk. I couldn't catch the bus though because I did not know enough Lithuanian. Time with walking, I found that I could find certain places through Google Maps and try to do a currency exchange. Now I will tell you, me trying to find a currency exchange place, that was an epic failure.
Lithuania, and I'm trying to find like the currency exchange place. Yo. I just asked this guy and he was my friend gave me directions last night, and that was cool and everything, but he gave me directions at night.
I got lost. But I did find this nice gentleman who was able to help.
Excuse me, do you know where the currency exchange place is?
At the mall. There's a mall called Acropolis.
Yes.
Where on the road?
Keep going.
Right.
How far down? Oh, okay, so maybe I was already there. There, and keep going. Where it says, is it where it says, Acropolis?
It's a big mall.
Okay, I think you're right. I will run
I'm
right.
going in that direction.
Okay.
With the currency exchange, you typically go to the mall. Specifically, the Acropolis was the place that I went to, and they actually did the currency exchange right then and there, transferring the money from pounds to euros. This trip for me was tour guided by my friend, and we did meet up with another friend, so it was a good experience. I was able to try cepellini, which is
You know, I never made them by my hands. It's actually hard to make it.
basically consists of potato and more potato, turned into like a dumpling consistency, and in the center it's encased with minced pork. You guys, it is delicious, from the country of Ukraine, and it's called borscht. Now, with Lithuanians, they typically have it at a different consistency. It's normally like a red color, and that's because of the beets. That's what you would typically see in Ukraine. But this is more of like a pink consistency. They add some type of cream. I'm not sure if it's sour cream to it, but it is delicious. You can have it hot or cold. During the sightseeing, it actually took place at this observation deck called the Akatulis. You guys, this place is completely surrounded by glass on a hilltop. You can see like these cascading greenery going all the way down to the street. It was amazing. And then on top of that, they have a trolley that you can ride, and literally the trolley rides straight through the woods. I wasn't able to do it because it was so cold. It was like 7 or 5 degrees Celsius, and y'all, I wasn't about that life. I wasn't. Now, heading down the hill, I was able to visit the museums they had. So they have the museums there, they have this beautiful city halls, and these buildings were built like hundreds of years ago. Like these are not new buildings. As a matter of fact, the Kaunas Castle was simply built as a battlefield ground for the Lithuanians to fight against the Teutonic Knights. Now, it didn't work out for the Lithuanians, but the building still is used as a historical building. My final observation or thought is Lithuania is a great country with people who are rebuilding it one step at a time. Now, although not every experience I had was great, it still overall is a great set of people. And I would definitely say I would go there again. Until next time, thanks for watching. Just me.